trucks, raising hell with the mud tire. Candy on the paint, she's a bad bee.
Juvenile green iguanas. They're only a couple weeks old if I had to guess the difference. This one has nice white banding on her, and this one has more of like a blue, which is really, really neat. Now these dudes are native to South America, but they're highly, highly, highly invasive throughout Florida due to both the pet trade as well as being released accidentally as well as from hurricanes and other reasons. But they thrive in Florida, and you always hear about them falling out of trees in the winter when they get cold, because if it drops below like 50, 48 degrees, they literally like go rigor mortis almost and go stiff, and they almost hibernate. Because these guys are invasive, they have a couple different impacts on the environment. They primarily eat Washington palms and a couple other palm tree varieties that are here in Florida, as well as dandelions, grass, but their biggest culprit is they love the tropical plants that people plant in their gardens around here. Now, a lot of people complain about these guys digging up seawalls, and they don't really make burrows. They do make burrows, but they only make burrows when they're laying their eggs. They don't really make burrows to live in them because they're arboreal, so that means that they're tree climbers. They live in trees. They only make those burrows when they're going down to lay their egg clutches. Now, yes, that is still destroying the seawalls, but in my opinion, the most destructive invasive species down here for seawalls is actually the Nile monitors, so the monitor lizards, because they do make full-blown burrows. Not that these guys don't. These guys do make burrows, but it's only when they're laying eggs. But I can't release these guys technically into the wild without getting in trouble, so we're going to humanely take care of them and try to help control the population, because although I do love my reptiles to death, it's still a responsibility that we have to take care of our native species as well as our invasive species, because it's our fault that they're invasive in the first place. I think I want to try to set up in one of the spots I've been seeing the bigger ones, set up on the hill and then run over the hill. And I think I want to come here like early in the day and honestly sit on the other side of that hill and see if I can't just sit completely still and have one of the bigger ones come up to me. Be kind of cool. Worth a shot, huh?